Can you allow Jesus to take over everything that he said he would do in your life according to his own time, according to the season he has defined? I was in a ministry when God said, I want to train you here for a season. And I was there. But when it was time for me to be shifted to another season, another phase, and God said, go. But I said, why do you want me to go? I don't even know what I want to go. And say, go and wait on me. So, and everybody was saying, what are you going to do now? And you know, people looked at me and said, from the way we see you, you have a message. From the relationships that have surrounded you, you have a message. Anything you do now, it will sell. All you have to do is that I belong to this, I know this person, I know this person. And people will gather because they say, it's the same oil. The instruction was go and wait. I went to wait. And I asked Jesus, I said, Lord, okay, you said I should take this move. What do you have for me? Then he said, go and start writing. I said, hey, is it not ministry? Ministry is it not to start a church? Ministry is it not to let's go and gather and let's start something? I waited. I wanted to be sure. He said, I have given you the scribe anointing. Go and write. You'll be writing and be waiting for me. For what I have for you is not yet. That one that not yet, I didn't hear it very well because I didn't want to hear it. I wanted to run like Ahimaaz. While I was still there, I had a mentee, a man of God that came from India, an Indian pastor that came to me in that period. And so I was in charge of the school of ministry, and then we helped him to brush him up within a very short time. So when he returned, we kept in touch. Calls, mentorship, discipleship, guidance. One day he called, we were talking. Then after a while, I prayed for him. So when I was done praying for him, he said, Pastor, the Spirit of God is speaking to me right now. God is saying that there is a book. He's calling you to start writing. That the time has come for you to start writing. When he finished, then he said, Pastor, I'm sorry, I'm prophesying to you. I said, oh, suffer you to be so. Because he has never told me that. I always pray for him, and he received instruction and go. But that day, God interrupted us and gave him a word for me. I said, no, I've already received the instruction, but I wanted confirmation. So God quickened somebody in India and called me that day and confirmed. Now I have no need to disobey. I kukuma carried myself. I started looking for how to write. I went to look for how to write. This writing is not easy. I can't remember. But preaching is easy. Opening Bible to say, shout hallelujah is easy. This one is, I've not been trained for this. But I kept hearing that your instruction now is writing. But the long story short is, after a while, I began to master. The oil came, released the oil after I stayed in obedience. And then I could write. So I've been writing. Now this is the point. When I was writing, they would call me, how far? What did God say? When are you starting the ministry? You see, I'm talking to somebody here. Maybe it was not ever time for you to move. Maybe you felt that your friend has gone to Onitsha. He has gone to Asaba. He has gone to Lagos. Maybe you heard that your friend has gone to Tokyo. You say, what am I still doing here? I'm wasting my time. And you see, the devil has a way of bringing familiar people that will operate with familiar spirit, and they will come with the wrong voices. You tell me, how far, what's happening? Then the next thing is, when are you starting? In order not to look like I'm useless, I'm doing nothing, I'll say, we're getting ready. They will say, then the next thing is, when you start, let us know, because we want to be part of what God is doing with you. You see, when Satan wants to deceive you and cut you off, it will sound so sweet. Everything will look so in alignment. And then the person talking to you looks like, this person cannot be false. These are genuine people that want to see me succeed. And that person will call. So, how is it now? You have not started. Or maybe I post something on my social media that is so wonderful. Somebody will send me a message. Where is the address of the church? Send to me. I will come and worship with you. I say, this thing is so good that I should start a church. Lord, maybe I should start a church. Maybe I should start a ministry. I'm there. Another person will call again. The revelation I have about you is so heavy. Where I see God taking you, my God, I saw a congregation. I saw you preaching. You were holding the mic, and I saw. I said, are you sure that writing was actually the main thing? Then another person called and said, look, this ministry starts with where 2 or 3 are gathered. Call one person, call the second person, let's start praying. Then that is how others gather in one season. This thing is not what happened. I'm not talking about 3 months, so I'm not talking about like 6 months, so I'm not talking about 1 year. When he said, right, then one time, after a long time, he came to me and said, I want you to stop being in denial, because living in denial is an open door for satanic attack on your ministry, on what I want to do with you. I said, what is denial here? He said, the instruction I gave you, don't be ashamed to say it. You know, sometimes when God has called us to do something, sir, we're ashamed to say it because it doesn't look like what everybody is doing. And because you want to resemble everybody, you want to paint it, you want to coat it, you want to dress it. You begin to dress that vision, dress that revelation. Say, what God is about to do with me, I have not seen it around this place. Even Vale of Hebron is just small, it's child's play. Then he said, stop being in denial. What I tell you to do, tell everybody this is the season you're in. Don't be ashamed of your season. Say, that was when I received correction. So we asked me, what are you doing now? I said, I'm in the season of writing. So what do you do? I said, I write books now. I said, I said, the books are there, go and read them. He will bless your life. So God delivered me from the temptation of living a life in denial. Denial of an instruction. He said, wait. Then you took off.